go, back on an off-road track and you got your brand new Jimny.
Yeah, let's see how she goes.
How's she been going, man?
Yeah. Oh, the Jimny's great. It doesn't go particularly fast, but it goes over everything apparently. So we'll find out today.
And guess what else we got here? We got the Defender 90. We're here at GearUp 4x4 in Cape Town. And we're going to take the two best 4x4s on a little trip here, Governor.
Yeah. Let's see how they fare.
Exactly.
No, I lie. We had one Jimny who got stuck at the beginning, but he was playing around very hectically, driving over some obstacles which weren't even part of the track. So that's part of the playing around section at the end that I mentioned. Right. Otherwise, I don't think you guys will have any issues.
It gets muddy in winter, yeah.
It gets very muddy, lots of clay, and we get quite a lot of. We've got a nice big bog hole in the middle, which is a nice clay at the bottom, which in winter gets nice and deep, probably up to about even waist deep sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
But now there's nothing. Now
have to bring the new Raptor here when it comes out.
Yes, we've had a Raptor already do a nice 2-3 meter ramp through there on one of the obstacles down there.
Yeah.
But the new one will be interesting.
So there you go.
Brilliant.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Beautiful. How's the Hilux going?
Oh, it goes beautifully. It doesn't have any issues on the track.
Yeah, it's got a 4-inch lift, it looks like.
No, just a little 2-inch.
Okay. Just you haven't changed the tires, that's why it looks
There
like
you
a
go,
4.
that's the problem. Still need to get there. Yeah.
Beautiful truck.
We'll get there, we'll get there.
Yeah, we've got the Mana, they've signed their Poppy Act. And thanks to Sam from GearUp, come check it out.
Enjoy!
You're good on the left. Yeah. Yeah, you're still good on the left. James, step back, please. Oh, look at that. Jeez, that was hardly a challenge.
Sure, I need a beer after that. But very impressive. The clearance on this thing is amazing. Put it in off-road mode and it just quiet.
Yeah, that's good. I'm surprised it didn't even stutter up there, just straight up.
Nah, well done Land Rover, you haven't sold out. Okay, now the Jimny's turn. His new Jimny and he's going to take it up Dead Man's Pass here. Easy grade 3. Should be fine. Clearance might be the only issue, but I mean it's a Jimny, come on. You'll be fine. Lighties are loving this. Actually, to be honest, the lighties are wanting to be in the Jimny and not the big girl. This shows you 400,000 versus 1.5, but this is the thing of beauty. Absolute thing of beauty. So let's see if the Jimny can follow. It's got a little tricky section up in the beginning here. Let's miss this rock. What a wheel lift. That was a brave drive, geezer.
Ooh. I tell you what, it looked like it worked a lot harder than the Defender, but it got up there.
That was a major wheel lift here.
Yeah. I heard a little knock. I trust everything's okay.
No leaks.
I was worried about that rock on the left hand side there, but I think I managed to skirt it.
It was like an episode of Bonanza there with all that rodeo. With the Jimny, she gets up.
Yeah, she got up.
She got up. Ooh wee! The lack of a rear diff, you think it's hurting you a little bit, Sharon?
Maybe, I don't know if
I guess it's also your first time behind the wheel, but it's doing really well.
Yeah, it's keeping up.
It's keeping up with the big boys.
Let's see what happens here.
Okay, this is nice and steep. This is going to be a good tester. Nice hill descent. The Jimmer. For the Jimny. It's been doing well. It doesn't quite have the same traction as the Disco with all its diff locks. This is more bare bones, but it's looking the business.
So he's going to go down there and up that.
Actually slipped out of gear
So bad.
coming up the last one. Oh, that is planted. That is planted. What a drive. That's proper, Governor. That's on the floor. Oh, beautiful. Okay, Mano, we're going to give it a try.
That is so easy.
Oh, mama. Governor. Beautiful. Yours looks like more fun though. You really got to work for it.
Yeah. Oh, you feel it as well. That thing just goes through it like butter.
Yeah.
Eh?
Like a knife through butter.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like the little engine that could. I don't think you'll get up without dropping tires. But I had mine in normal mode, it wouldn't get up. I had to go into off-road. Oh, you need momentum. For King Kong style balls. Come on, baby! Yeah! Not with that tire pressure, you're not getting up there. So, yeah, that's the old, that's the blouse route. Okay, that's a good example of tire pressure, ladies and gentlemen. No dies. So what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? This is a toy track. Jimny's doing fantastic. Defender 90 is doing fantastic. I say the Defender's edging it. It's got the better traction, better clearance, but for a third of the price, this Jimny can certainly bang. Utilitarian in the extreme. Oh, look at those axles flexing. It's great to be out. Which is a bit noisy. Whoa, mama. Hill descent. There we go. Beautiful. Loving the holographic display. It is all very good in this truck. Jordo's checking his line.
Stick on the right.
Stick on the right, man. That's what they said to Trump. go. Hill descent works a charm. Just let it go and the new 90 will fucking go. Beautiful. Well done, Landy. You have lost no off-road ability here. See what the big fella says. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Having a lot of fun on this off-road track. Banging in the extreme. Nice little section here. Beep it does beep a lot, but that's fine. Oh mama. You don't want to get too close to that Jimny because you'll get a rock in your face. Oh, be quiet. Is there any way to turn this off? Oh, this is a bit of a gnarly line. Oh, mama. Steady as she goes. The turning circles are quite similar.
What's that?
The turning circles are quite similar.
Oh yeah. I guess the wheelbases might be quite close as well.
Give or take a meter or two. Alright, Governor, this is your life. No problem for the Jimny. Let's see what the 90 can do. Alright, Dead Man's Pass. Should be easy in the 90. Just nice and steady on the throttle. Yay! This is a serious track, boys. Serious track. Jimny's running it out. The old girl is doing really well through these rutted sections. No dramas. GearUp 4x4. Come check it out if you're in Cape Town. It's technical, it's tricky, but it's all good. Jimny's loving it, 90's loving it, but I must say it's easier work for the 90. Okay, take 2. Yeah, it's all a momentum game. I don't know exactly where we're going though. I think I need to check this out. Oh mama, not a dull moment. That would have been catastrophic. Yo. It's all happening here, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a momentum game there. My seatbelt on. Sure, had to work a bit there. Fred. But all in all, this thing is fantastic off-road. It's been a pleasure and a privilege to drive, to be honest. Jimny's done well, but this has done better. So I go down here. Jimny. Whoa! Jimny's struggling a bit there. But I mean, people are saying they've softened this up, but it really is still banging off-road. Absolutely banging off-road. Let's see if the Jim can get up here. Yo. Proper like a chopper. So, as I was saying, off-road, I don't think they've lost any off-road ability with this new Defender. It really is a lot of fun, a lot of power. And the traction control is really on point. Center and rear diff engaged, and it just will go anywhere. And they've got the Goodyear Wrangler tires on, so you're getting proper tread, good Kevlar, puncture proof, resistance. It's got a bit of everything. Okay, we're going for Dead Man's Alley number 2. Let's see what he does here. You don't want to be too close, we'll get a rock through your window. Okay. Follow him up here. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh. Bit of rock and roll. He's still alive. Where's the road gone? This is quite treacherous. Let him in this car. top. This thing just wants to eat. Just wants to eat. And a really lovely sunroof, yeah. Got all the bells and whistles you'd ever need. So, in terms of off-road ability, Defender 90 is class leading. I'd say better than the Jimny. The Jeep's probably the only two-door four-wheel drive that could hang with this. And that's a big statement, so they haven't lost any off-road ability. It'll be interesting to see how this does against the Grenadier, which is kind of the rip-off of, not, well, legally speaking, not a rip-off, but you could say of the 110. How that's going to go. Well, that's more of a competition for the 110 than this car, to be honest. But let's see if we go on road now. And how do we take the low range off? Okay. Now let's see what we can do with a bit of cross country. Oh, now we've got a little quicker section. This thing is a lot of fun. Mama Wranglers are on point. 221 kilowatts of power. It is all there, ladies and gentlemen. Thing of beauty. And big on the gas for the jump. Oh mama. Ran out of road there. Anyway, I don't know what that was. It's gone flying. Something has left the building. Go down the bottom line now. Along the fence. Bang, shang-a-lang. This is one hell of a trail. So, off-road ability of the new Defender. You can put the ride height down if you want to get under the trees. There we go. I was starting to get a little bit in the mud. I got Tawnies, yeah. I don't know how to turn this beam off. There must be a button. Okay, let me see what we got here. How do we turn that off? Oh, yeah. Seatbelt on it, see if we can regain it without getting back on it. This is really Defender 110, 190 was all about getting off the beaten track. Now we're really and truly off the beaten track. Let's put it back into off-road mode. Get maximum traction. Can we find our way out of here though? This is the $1 million question. we're just getting ourselves deeper into the dramas. Now we have to look at this. This reverse camera really comes in handy off-road. But I'm glad they put proper tires on this car. Perfect. See your way through here. Boy's own stuff. Appears to be a way up here. Get through here. Beautiful. Proper off-road track, going through the middle of Forkwall. Thank you Land Rover for still making this, able to do this kind of thing. Big clearance, pushing 300 mil. It's the air suspension up and off she goes. Not a care in the world. We're going to get through here. Get up this way. There's the trail. There is the trail, ladies and gentlemen. So we can just go here. Oh, what's that? Let me check this out. Always check out. Always do your due diligence, ladies and gentlemen. I found one weak point to the car. They should have put a proper bash plate here. It's plastic. Come on guys. It's a proper off-roader. Otherwise it's been fantastic off-road. Has not put a foot wrong. Beautiful piece of kit. Let's compare the front ground clearance, where you get a lot of action on the front of a car on the off-road track. Okay, so that's to there, the full height of this stick. The new Defender 90, you see it only goes to there, so that's why you pick up a scratch on the front.
Well, it sits about the same height.
Yeah.
So if it gets over the front, it's going to get...
So they really made the front too low for a proper off-roader.
Yeah, and it could do with a little bit more height, I think. But you don't have any of the axles exposed, which is quite nice. In fact, there's this quite a good plate on the bottom here.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't help you if you've got a piece of plastic right in the front. But maybe, I guess, the plastic scratches and chuck it away and replace. You're not going to do any serious damage to the undercarriage of the car. Or
It's a proper bash plate there.
yeah, that looks decent.
Oh well. Good talking point.
Yeah.
But all in all, the Defender's been really good. And so has the Jimny. I don't think you go wrong with either.
Yeah, I haven't really thought through this, but so the Jimny's got the low range and it's got 4 high.
Yeah.
So with 4 high you have traction control.
Yeah.
But as soon as you drop into low range you lose the traction control.
Yeah.
But you have so much more power in
Yeah.
low range that when it comes to like obstacles like falling, I know that it's sunk out on that big hill, but I'm more comfortable going up in 4 low without the traction control.
Exactly.
Then you have the torque. That big hill we did over there, I took in this with the soft sand. I took that up. I went up twice, once with 4 high and once with 4 low.
Yeah.
And 4 high, I just didn't have the power, so the engine cut out halfway through. Even though I had the traction control, sort of like Jimny
Traction
wheels.
control does nothing.
Yeah, it didn't help.
It's for road use when you're on wet, slippery roads.
Yeah. Well, it might help with if you're going through like those angle busters. You know, like if one wheel's dipping and wheel's clear off the ground. But I think if you've got 4 wheels on the ground, you want power.
Exactly.
Right? Especially if it's just maybe 20 meters that you're trying to hop over.
Yeah.
So 4 low for the win, right? 4 low without the traction control. It's quite lekker that it turns it off.
Yeah.
But it's a good drive. It's a good
Proper piece of kit.
Yeah.
So we've got a happy Jimny owner. One in the book, governor. Under the skirt here. Not the biggest coils in the world, but I suppose you don't have a lot of weight, so you don't need a lot of coil. That's a nice picture with the stone in the wheel. Boys have done some proper off-roading. These tyres, you're really asking for a wider tread on there. Although fuel economy must be great on this car.
Yeah, I think it's. I haven't driven long enough, but I think it's quite average, to tell you the truth.
I suppose the aerodynamics is not the best.
Yeah, the aerodynamics kind of work against the weight. But it's not an expensive car to run. I mean, it's a light engine, it's a light car.
And we've got some leaves at the back. Good old school technology. What's happening at the back here? It looks like Talib did a little hatchet job here with the glue. And these exposed wires. You see a lot of that in modern cars.
This year or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it's got the housing around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big ladder frame around it for testing it.
Yeah.
Proper. That's where the Jimny comes into its own, that they haven't compromised on nothing off-road. That the gearbox is for off-road. The departure angles, best in class. I mean the entry angles. I mean everything there is just pure off-road. There's no compromise on the new Jimny.
They've managed to put it in a package that looks good as well.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's still got appeal. But yeah, there's a whole lot of function in there, right? Like
and guess what? They're currently the fifth best-selling car in South Africa, Suzuki, the brand.
Really?
And I think the Jimny is doing a lot of the legwork there. So it shows you can be true to your values and still sell product.
Dead right, yeah. That's unfortunately perhaps the exception to the rule right now, but it's...
But why is that the exception? Because they've got the styling right. A lot of new cars miss the point on styling. It's too rounded, too generic, too looks like the guy from next door. This is different.
But it is tough. So like the Jimny is suffering in the European market at the moment because they've gone for this like rugged look, but it doesn't work well for them in terms of fuel performance. It doesn't work well for them in terms of clashes, their ratings. So it's unfortunate. Like it's almost like the rules behind motoring now are forcing cars to become just a little bit more the same, and streamlined and aerodynamic,
It's the
which
red-
is great.
But that's red tape. I'm sure there's a lot of youngsters in Europe who would love to be in a Jimny.
Yeah, dead right. Yeah, there's a big rush to buy them rather in the UK when
Yeah.
they could no longer sell them. So they've changed it up now. Like they've made this into a utility vehicle by dropping the back seats and making it like a full boot, just to kind of skirt the laws of the driving laws, the laws for cars on the road. But people are still buying them, right? And
Yeah.
they're buying them. They're not using them as utility vehicles. They're using
Exactly.
them as they sort of daily drive and their weekend fun. It's,
Exactly.
but yeah.
It's good stuff, dude.